Hey guys, it's Yon. Welcome back to the Yon Gaming Show and another episode of Graveyard Keeper. Where we left off, I don't really remember because it's been a long time since I've played Graveyard Keeper. But what I've done is I've played a bit and I've got a lot of resources. I've upgraded a few things and I just want to kind of take you guys through what I did. To start off, we've got the what do you call it? The circular saw, which allows us to make the beams that we needed to knock down some of the areas in the tunnel, which I also did. I added another log stockpile because through sheer determination I got the upgrade that allows to cut down the larger trees, and you really get trees fast this way because you cut down, you get 3 for cutting it down, and then 1 for digging up the stumps. So and I'm pretty sure these things only hold like 7 or 8 logs. I can't remember, but I was constantly having to like use them up and then place new ones in and use them up, place new ones in. So I decided I was going to build another one. So now we can make the beams, and it automatically takes the wood off of the stockpile. So another thing I did was I added more trunks, or chests, they call them trunks in this game, but everything, even though like everything was in here, I could access it all, but I was running out of space. So all of the iron and blacksmithing stuff is there, all the wood stuff is there. This is more like stone cutting and clay, because this is the stone, or the ore stockpile, and then your stone cutter station. So we got that, and this one is more just miscellaneous stuff if I get anything. So I'm currently baking some bread right now. All of my stuff is in there, and in here we've got a few things. We've got some burial certificates that I'm going to take with me, and the story thing that I'm going to talk a little bit about. I don't know a ton about it, but I was having some trouble getting the blue resource. I can't remember what it's called, but I was having a lot of trouble getting it, so I had to look up online to try to figure out how I could do it. I've just been putting all my burial certificates in here with the other stuff, so we got 4 burial pyres here. So when I figured out that you needed more of the blue, I went online, and the guys are talking about, the guys and gals, saying that you can take a story and make it into a note, and then note into like something, a chapter, and then a chapter into a book, and every time along you do that, you get a little bit of blue. That being said, before you do that, you should research every single body part that comes off a body, because you get a little bit of blue for every one of those. So that was helpful. So I'll show you what we're sitting at now. I got us up to woodcutter, which is what we needed for the advanced the bigger trees, cutting them down. Circular saw, great there as well. Stone carving, we haven't done that one yet. Let's see what else we've done here. The gentle butcher to help us so we don't have as many accidents. I bought a bunch of these ones. What is this? Does this create more? You guarantee a successful ceremony for those who earn their keep in honest trade. We get a little more money, I guess, with that one. I think we might as well learn it. It's only 5. So now, do we have... But how do I... Is that just on top of my sermon that I'm already doing? Blessing of Faith. So yeah, I guess it... When I do... This will give you a commercial blessing. Okay. Where does it give it to me, though? Because I just have the casual prayer. Oh, no, that's faith. Sorry, false alarm. I'll have to read up on that. Or can I buy it in here? Citizen. No. No. nothing in there either. So, anyway, we'll come back to that later. So I've upgraded the church a bit. We've got 4 more benches and the candelabras in there. So now when I do a sermon, instead of getting like 2 to 3 faith, I get 5 on average. So, oh, what's up, man? Give him the key. I don't know where the key is. So here's the area that I cleared out just to make it easier to get through there. And I also cleared this one, but I haven't cleared this one yet. So this is what we required. So there's the beam and the wooden shims, and then basic parts, I think it is. So that'll allow us to clear this out, and then we're allowed to do a little bit more quicker travel that way to get us from place to place a little faster. So I forgot what to do with this snake guy here. I'll have to read up on that and see what that is. So I don't think there's anything in this chest. No, all this area is just adding more trunks. Like if you want to put them down here, which I guess is okay, but they're too far away from when I'm doing different things. I want to have quicker access to my my materials. So, and then down here we have the farm. Oh, we got some stuff that's done. Always good to keep the composter going because it makes our crops grow better. And then you just put the extra stuff in here, like the seeds. Oh, that's actual wheat. We want that. We want the peat in there, seeds, and plant matter. Okay, so now when you guys are doing this now, the best thing to do is to put down your... put down the peat first, because that gives you like a faster grow time. And then you plant your seeds. It seems to be that you need at least 5 to plant crops. So those 2 are fine, but now I don't have anything that has enough, so I'll have to wait to get more seeds, which is no big deal. And then make sure we got all our produce. Did we grab it all? Yeah. And as I've been getting the maggots, I've been just putting them in here to just hold them there, because I've got better things now to give me energy. They were helpful before when I had nothing, but this is a better case. So let me just put all this in here and get that squared away. How did I pick up another iron bar? It just snuck up on me? What? So, okay, so now let's go for a little bit of a walking adventure here, and I'll show you what I've been doing over here. And come. Again, we cleared these walkways out in the previous episode. So we've got stone here if we needed stone close by. And I checked on this one, this giant tree, and what you make is the big tree sawmill. And what that is when you get your I'm trying to figure out where it was. Okay, so now I have okay, sorry guys, I'm lost. Hold on, there we go. Woodcutter. So after woodcutter, you get what's called the zombie woodcutter, and I guess as technology is hidden, it will be revealed. You will be able to reveal it somehow. So I don't know what I need to do. Maybe I need to open up something else here before it'll... Ooh, ceramic jug? Man, might as well learn that one while we're at it. So there's like fine wood cutting. All these are a lot higher up, right? So we're just kind of waiting to see. Or maybe I'll look online. Once we get that ability, we're able to build like a large sawmill here. And then we kind of zigzag over here. And we come over to the more of the mining and stone area. So up here we have our coal deposit. And then over here This mine shaft. I wonder if it's something like later on I'll be able to go in, but for now it's just like a, I guess a background thing. We got our water here, and then we have access to marble, but we need to like build the marble quarry. Here is the stone deposit. Use the wooden shims to get the stone. And over here, we have our ore deposit. So iron ore. So this is where all the iron goes. I've upgraded everything here, so now we have a place to cut stone and ore down into smaller pieces so we can carry it in our inventory. And then we have a trunk. So we've got pretty much everything here. We can add other things if we want. And then we have our little house here to sleep in. So that gave me a lot for the iron side of things, because I was able to get a lot of iron, break it down into smaller pieces, put it in my inventory, and bring it back, so that my smelter I could just set it to go with coal and just let it go and go and go, so that it just keeps smelting, and I just keep playing while it's doing that. And every so often, grab the iron bars, throw them in the chest, and then we've got plenty of stuff to craft with. So this area is the swamp area here where we were before with the witch, and these are iron deposits. I mean, if you don't want to go all the way up to the top, you get iron ore from these. And since I'm standing right here, I might as well pick them with the old pick. So, and then we get down to our bridge access here, and we're back at the church. There's the clay deposit right here. I don't know what that is. And yeah, there's nothing. I haven't really found anything new other than these like clay deposits. And I've set up my pyres, and I'm getting bodies again. So, oh, that's one other thing I need to talk about. The graveyard itself. I've upgraded everything to stone, so now you have your gravestones and your fencing. So there's a few bodies still here. Like, this is only a level 1, so if we get a nice body, we can change that one. We change that one. Like, anything that's 3 or like 2 or 1, we should be changing out. But every time you do that, you exhume the body, so it costs, I think it's a silver 25 or something to do that. I'll put that in there. So you got to really be careful, because the amount of money you make for these bodies is approximately the same as how much you would have to pay to exhume them. So you don't want to do that too many times, because then you end up doing it for nothing other than getting the bonus on your graveyard. So I think the next level in my graveyard is 50, and I think I'm at 46 now, so we're getting close to the next thing there. So while that, see, like, I put 50 ore in here, and that's why there's so much so many bars cooking right now. Where did I put that ore? Did I put it down in that trunk that I got the other stuff out of? Let me take a look here. Yes, I did. I did not mean to do that. So another thing was, I made like a whole bunch of wood billets and brought them here, because I kept finding myself, like, I'd go to burn a body and I would never have enough billets, so I like got a whole whack of the logs and made a bunch of billets and take them down there and put them in that trunk, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, put that in there. And since it's nighttime and we've got food cooking, let's just go to sleep and get a remote night, and then we're going to take a walk over to the bar and sell off some of these billets, or some of these burial certificates. That's what the word I was looking for. It's a great idea to get like large amounts of things going. Like, for me, the bread is just to help me work a little bit longer in some situations. Eventually you will get tired and exhausted, and then you can't do anymore. So we'll go talk to our buddy over here. Yeah, Horadric, I forgot about that. Okay, so trade. Did I forget to bring him with me? Dagnabbit. I am just not on my game today. Let's go. I'll go grab them and then we'll meet up back at Horadric's place there, so see you in a bit. Alright, we're back, and now we can trade with this guy. And we'll do all of them. Holy, 18. And do we need anything from him? I don't think so. A lot of this stuff is pretty expensive, so let's just finish the offer. So we're sitting at just shy of 35 silver, so we're doing pretty good. Forget why I can't. The door is closed until I have 30 with Horadric. So what am I at right now? 10. I wonder what I need to do to bring up my like friendship with him. Maybe is it just like trade with him more? Or is there some sort of quest system? I'll have to look into that. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Thanks for coming back and watching some more Graveyard Keeper. I'm gonna be doing more videos of this because I want to finish the game. But I'm gonna do like less of them. I'm gonna have me playing for a bit. I'll show you guys what I'm doing, sort of thing, and then I'll play for a bit, get the resources, and come back. So you're not having to watch me grind all the resources because that can be kind of tedious. So hey, watch where you're going, buddy. Hey, what are you doing? Huh? You want to go? He doesn't want to go. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know how I'm doing in the comments. And as always, happy gaming.